Mr. Marquez,
guys.
Mr. Peterson.
Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Good to see you.
how are you doing?
Nice to see you, Don.
See you.
Ed, how are you? Nice to see you.
Just making our rounds, doing our preseason scouting a little bit. Wanted to thank you for permission to hunt here, and got you a little gift.
Fresh outdoor icon hat here for you.
A little
Thank you. Jeez.
bottle of wine for the missus. I know she likes that Lake Erie wine.
Like dinner, I'll drink it.
All right. I hear you have some food plots already started for us this year.
Yeah, being you two didn't shoot a deer last year at all, I thought you needed some help. So I planted one food plot back in there where you were hunting.
Okay.
We can go back and look at it. I mean, we clipped it. Ed and I clipped it already. It's planted it in May. It was about a foot high, and we clipped it now so we can see what's underneath there.
Okay.
Clip the weeds off, and the growth of that stuff makes it grow faster, put some more nutrients in its roots if you clip it. You want to clip your new
spring plantings,
yeah.
yep.
And well, we have some fresh seed that we can get ready to plant another food plot then here today as well.
We got the late summer fall planting blend that we can help you out with today, and maybe show some of the viewers how to start their own food plot. There's it's a big interest in sportsmen now is becoming a farmer, so we figured we'd come out here today and learn from the best. Learn from a farmer on how to be a farmer to enhance our hunting habitat.
Absolutely.
Well,
Now, what he didn't tell you is he got a couple plots up across the road by his stand.
Oh, the secret spot.
I ain't showing you my stand, but I'll show you the seating. It's just started. It's probably up a couple inches.
Is this one of the things you're going to have to blindfold, spin us around 3 times?
Yeah. And,
put a pillowcase over our head and then bring us out there?
Well, that's the coveted hot spot there.
We're in an undisclosed location out here. The only thing I can tell you is we're in Northeast Ohio.
Northeast Ohio, there you go.
So, but Mr. Marquez, we appreciate it, and we got a great show for you lined up today. We're going to do some food plot stuff in part 2 of last week's show. We showed you what to buy if you're going to plant a food plot or you're going to try to attract deer to your property. Today we're going to show you how to plant the seed that you buy and how to make your wildlife habitat a little more flourishing so that the deer will come closer to your stand. And then later on today's show, Rob,
we got Cooking with Crystal. We're going to have a nice walleye recipe. We've already had the nice francais, which was just popular amongst the viewers.
Sure.
People tell us it was their mouth was watering, so get prepared to get for that.
Oh, we'll do something with you with your organic eggs and some of your beef a little later on in the series.
That sounds good. Well, you're watching the Outdoor Icon Show. Stay tuned. Well, part of the old farm duties, we come and try and help out the people give us permission as we help them with some of their duties, and one of these is grabbing some fresh farm eggs. Organic, not to mention, right, Dan?
Yep. Well, this one's still warm.
Fresh out the box. There, that's that tray there.
Okay, Rob, in continuation of last week's show, we've got the fertilizer here. We've got a little bit of 10-10-10 to go out there and prepare the soil. Today we're going to be planting some of the Hunter Specialties Vitarac Fall Mix. It's late summer. We're here in late August, and we need to get this stuff in the ground 30 days before the frost. So this is perfect timing for this. This brassica ought to be up and ready perfect by the time bow season rolls around. We get into late October, into the rut, and even into the winter. This is going to be nice and lush. We hope to get this up, maybe get one cut out of it, but it's excellent, like I said, for late winter forage.
This is a good,
that's what we're looking for.
Good broadleaf type plot here.
Yep.
That's going to come up nice and green and give them maybe a little extra nutrients there to get them through the fall and winter.
And we did our research. We did the soil test already.
Yep.
Our soil is at a nice 6.5 pH. This is right where we want it to be. A little fertilizer to give it a spark. It's been raining a little bit lately in the last week or two, so I think we're going to get just enough moisture. If we get this stuff in the ground today, Rob, we may be able to get a buck just like this to come on in this fall.
And that's the idea. We want to keep these big bucks hanging around so that we can stick them later.
And the techniques we're going to use today, we're going to talk a little bit about using some form of an ATV. We're going to talk about using tractors and the proper farming equipment, and then how to improvise. Not every sportsman out there is going to have the luxury of having a cultivator and a cultipacker and a disc on the back of a tractor. But we're gonna talk about some different techniques that the average sportsman might be able to use and get their own seed into the ground. We're gonna do the professional way, luckily, and learn from a farmer.
Using the hopper system here.
But we're gonna adapt and learn how to adapt so that when we don't have a farmer there, we'll still be able to get the seed in the ground.
And the other last thing too, we'll be popping some cameras in.
Yep.
We're
You gotta put those over the food plot like we talked last week, so we know what's actually hitting our food plot as we get in the hunting season, so we can make our stand placement. Let's head on out and follow the farmer with the tractor and look at some of his old plots, and then we'll go and get the new plots into the ground.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
This Outdoor Icon Show factoid is brought to you by First Metropolitan Mortgage. Stay tuned, the Outdoor Icon will be right back.
Turning right or left.
How deep rooted they go. That's just 2 weeks old. And that's down there. Gee whiz, look at that. These were just thrown on top and disced in. But look at the depth of this root in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I mean, look at it. Is that more than 3 inches? Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what it does, it puts a bulb down there and turns into a...
So what they want to get is get the bulb and the leaves?
Like the leaves. They like the leaves, okay? They'll eat the leaves. The leaves will get real high.
Is this edible?
Well, it is for wildlife. I don't know about you, Rob, but what do you think? But what they do is they'll eat this down
like a grape
all the
skin.
way. All these big leaves they'll eat in the fall when they're higher. And even through the winter, it's a cool season plant. So these things, they can pull out during the winter time. Well, then what's growing underneath is the turnip bulb itself.
Oh, okay.
And it's attached so firmly to this root, they pull it right out. Unless the ground's frozen, okay? But on normal thawed, cold weather, wet, they'll pull that bulb right out and eat it. This is for cattle and
Deer in this spot.
deer, same as cattle. They'll eat the same crops.
All right, let's go over and look at the other one.